After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Connecticut Huskies against the Marshall Thundering Herd. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Well, guys, you might remember the MAC Championship game has been here for a long time. Ford Field here in Detroit has hosted this championship game for so many years. You can't think of the MAC without thinking of this building. And we're excited for more moments and more history to get started here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. Touchdown, UCONN. This quarterback on fire today. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and then draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet, look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates, because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Snags a quick throw, making people miss. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Get this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Bird. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. He goes out of bounds and moves the ball across midfield.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interception. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO, because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw, because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all
breaking ankles out there. Season opening. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is his own read, and he's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The shotgun running play call.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Well, that's a terrible punt. It'll be spotted out at the 30. The offense takes over in plus territory. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Huskies are in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is a difficult spot to throw the ball from. You're inside of the 10. You know the windows are going to be tight. Unless your timing is perfect, usually those windows are going to be too tight. And here, this is just thrown into coverage.
It's a keeper. Can he make it? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now it's second down here. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Huskies line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCONN. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. And the receivers got it. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Huskies will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintain.
Oh, they swarm him again. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And UConn's offense is back out there. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, there are some times on 3rd down as a quarterback you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys. And that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch. But even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Design quarterback run. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
We have the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Marshall. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. UConn has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a ball placement issue in my estimation. This quarterback has got to frame up those slant routes. When I say frame them up, that means you got to put the ball right on the body of your intended target. Basically make it impossible for him to drop it. But when it's not in the frame, that's a tough catch, in particular because you're going to put some heat on that slant route.
And the ball is hauled in. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The offense going with the hurry up.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside. He could go. The 20. Crosses the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. No huddle here for the offense.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pressure's on. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think...
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is... They jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Nice completion for a 1st down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Fires it down the right side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The Huskies' offense retakes the field now. 2-minute clock with the running game. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And it's a bunch formation. Sticking with the running game. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Huskies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Huskies will have 1st and 10 here. handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Huskies come to the line with first and goal.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hit.
Touchdown, Huskies. They finish off the scoring drive.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.